We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Isotopes and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball on the show next. Pablo Lopez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Settling in now, Delino DeShields, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, Delino.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Here it comes. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Newman fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats. You're not being professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on their heels at all. Empty base paths consistently lead to a lot of zeros on the scoreboard.
Benito Santiago comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. In his career, Santiago is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Slow roller left side. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's Jay Bruce now, and something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. No balls and a strike to count. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Now to the plate, George Brett, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. So far on the year, Brett slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. That's lifted the other way out to left. Braun will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 2 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Indiana leads this one 1-0. Lefty Grove, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Striding into the box, Ryan Braun. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Ryan Braun.
Now here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
At the plate now, Kevin Newman. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The windup and the 0-1. Snider Stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He's in the midst of his 20th major league campaign. Pretty remarkable. Almost 2 full decades playing at the highest level.
Yeah, how do you hang in there 19 years without just being an unbelievable talent, but also having the ability to look in the mirror and be willing to adapt and persevere and change on this field? It's so hard to be good at this game, and this guy for 19 years has gone to the post. Just to throw out some names, you're dealing in the company.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Phillies down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Into the box now, Joe Torre. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First offering on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Skied into straightaway right. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner toward right center. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double. To the plate now, Louis Aparicio, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 1 home run and 15 RBIs. Hit back up the middle. There's Baez, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The pitcher, Lefty.
So coming to the plate, Lefty Grove, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Newman brings it in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Albert Pujols. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
So here's Trey Mancini, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll come in here at 259. 6 home runs and 11 RBIs. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Grove is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
The shortstop, Javier.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Outside, that's the ball. Ball, that's out.
Two out, nobody on. Called strike 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Taylor Ward would be next. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. It remains 1-0. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Pops this one up. Newman calls for it. He's got it 1 away. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Santiago.
At the plate, Benito Santiago. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Baez has it. And there's out number 2.
Now back, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Andrew Jones. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box, Taylor Ward, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Hit back toward the mound. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping up to the plate, Joe Hudson. First pitch on its way. Hudson, a native Floridian. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3-year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball just inside.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Now here's the pitch.
I got the count. 2-2.
Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Standing in now, Pablo Lopez. Popped him up. Brett in foul ground. And that's the 3rd out. Phillies down in order. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jay Bruce.
The left fielder, Jay Bruce.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And Bruce can't connect there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And this one will bounce into the wall. Throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box, Joe Torre. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And there are 2 away now.
Now back, right fielder, Dwight Evans.
At the plate, Dwight Evans, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He waits, now the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, Dero. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Louis Aparicio is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Newman onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Indiana leads it 2-0. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Ryan Braun back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
That gets down, and the Phillies' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, that's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one as he hustles into third. We'll see if it leads to their first run here. Sometimes a single drip will start a flood.
So now to the plate, Kevin Newman, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Digging in to try it again, Duke Snider. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Standing in, Albert Pujols, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A bouncer to the left side. Brett has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Isotopes are out in front here, 2-1. Ready for another chance? Lefty Grove. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Lefty.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike. This is pulled into right. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now at the plate, Delino DeShields. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's out to the gap in right center. It's down for at least a base hit. With his speed, perhaps more. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Benito Santiago. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. So a 2-run shot to left center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Stepping in now, Andrew Jones. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jay Bruce.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jay Bruce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging.
And that's going to be a base hit for Bruce.
The third base.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate, George Brett. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mancini moving back. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. George Brett scores a pair with that home run. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
To the plate now, Joe Torre.
Joe Torre.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
If you're on the mound right here, why not continue to climb the ladder if he's going to continue to swing at it?
Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Newman's got it. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Home half of the 5th coming up. Indiana is out in front 6-1. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Nope.
Too high. 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And that misses 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Standing in now, Taylor Ward. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
At the plate now, Joe Hudson. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The throw into second. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation for the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Santiago is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. 5 innings complete. Now a 6-2 ball game. Nick Pavetta will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Nick Pavetta.
Ready for another shot now. Dwight Evans. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Dwight Evans.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
High in the air down the right field line. A ball that's carrying. And he makes the catch in the corner. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you see right there, that total puts them in the 14th spot, otherwise known as second to last in the NL. So stepping in, Luis Aparicio, 0-for-2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. One out, nobody on. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Hit down the line at first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now here it comes. Lefty Grove stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Here it comes. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Ryan Braun. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
At the plate, Kevin Newman. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Duke Snider.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail here. It's 6-2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Delino DeShields. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The catcher, number 9.
Benito Santiago will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Stepping in now, Andrew Jones. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. This is popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now back.
Digging in, Jay Bruce. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Mancini moving back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
3 points for the traditional 7th stretch.
Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in the long ball threat, Albert Pujols.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. Solo shot here to left. Number 21 for him on the season. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
0-1 the count. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. And a swing and a ball sent in the air to Andrew Jones in center field. 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier.
Here's Javier Baez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
So now to the plate, Taylor Ward. As he'll take a forkball here that drops in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Grounded back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Joe Hudson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 6-3. Ready now, George Brett. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Popped up. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Stepping up now, Joe Torre, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Dwight Evans. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Swing and a line drive. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Around first, digging for 2.
The bat, number 11, shortstop, Louis Aparicio.
Into the box now, Louis Aparicio.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Reggie Jackson will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the eighth.
Reggie Jackson.
John Franco is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Short, hit hard. Aparicio has it, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, and this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
In now, Ryan Braun. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. High in the air out to center field. And Jones will handle this one for route number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Standing in, Kevin Newman. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Phillies down in order. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Brustar Graterol enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Dwight Smith Jr. will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now back, the second baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Delino DeShields hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Benito Santiago. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. 2 out, nobody on. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Newman has a play, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Indiana is on top 6-3. Raleigh Fingers is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Set for the bottom of the 9th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Duke Snyder.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Aparicio gloves it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman,
Stepping into the box, Albert Pujols. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First offering on its way. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. A bouncer up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, there was no reason to panic. He gave up a hit, but he comes right back and gets a double play to end this thing. Great resiliency right there to secure the save and the victory for the team.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Isotopes jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Lefty Grove gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Pablo Lopez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Raleigh Fingers closes the door for the save, his 21st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For Philadelphia, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.